What's up, YouTube? It's Mark Kentucky back in another video. Got a 4 sharp corners order right here that I got last week. Bought some graded cards. I've been eyeing a 93 Pinnacle Jeter card on eBay. Been looking at them for a while. Actually, been looking at them just raw on eBay, and they're running anywhere from the $20 to $24. Some of them with free shipping, some of them plus shipping. But I ran across a PSA graded one that's cheaper. It ended up being cheaper than what the raw cards were on eBay. So this is a great example of when to buy a graded card versus a raw card. And just about every card that I bought in this order, it was better to buy the graded card rather than the raw card, especially if you're planning on buying the card and then sending it yourself for grading. A lot of times it's more cost effective to just go ahead and get it graded already. I got all these cards off of 4sharpcorners.com. If you guys haven't checked out their website, you definitely need to check them out, especially if you are thinking about doing some graded cards, because a lot of times it's easier, cheaper, get the cards quicker to go ahead and just buy them graded rather than raw. I'm going to put their link below so you guys can check them out. But let's check out my order. I bought some 80s cards and I bought some modern rookie cards. Here's my invoice right here. I think I got like 7 cards. Spent $115. It's with tax and shipping and everything. I'm gonna go over each card and show them to you, and tell you what I paid for each card. And I'm actually going to do a comparison too with some of these cards and show you what they were running raw on eBay for. So the first card, I've got this Bo Jackson 87 Travel Classic. This was a game in 1987 that came with baseball cards, part of a set. There was a lot of good cards in it. Bo Jackson, growing up, I loved him. Really liked collecting his cards. So this card ran me $7.09. Of course, if you get in a bulk submission through PSA, it's going to cost you $10 just to grade a card. To get that one for $7.09 already graded, just made more sense to buy that card than one raw. Another example of this is for my 80s rookie card collection. I got this Vince Coleman Topps Traded in a PSA 7. It's not a super high grade, but I really don't care. This guy's not a Hall of Famer. He's never going to be in the Hall of Famer. Although he was an all-star type caliber player in the 80s. Stole a lot of bases. Him and Ricky Henderson and Tim Raines were all really known for stealing bases. I think Coleman stole over 100 bases a couple of times during his career. But this card ran me $3.51. PSA 7. Already graded, already slabbed. Great looking card. I love how they have the bright backs on them. Next card that I bought was this Barry Bonds 86 Fleer Update in a PSA 8. This card ran me $7.03. Can you believe that? A PSA 8 for $7.03. Really good looking card. Didn't have that one. If you look on eBay, I just looked at some buy it nows, the cheapest buy it nows that I could find. This card on eBay is $9 with free shipping on a buy it now. And then if you look close, that would probably grade out about an 8. And it's $9, and then you pay another $10 to have it graded if you do a bulk submission of 50 or more. So I mean, that card would run you $19 when you could got it off 4 Sharp Corners for $7. Pretty crazy. These next few cards I think have got lots of potential to go up in value this year, because this team is going to be super hot this year. Probably going to be, on paper, the best team in baseball by far. And this is one of their best players, Mr. Aaron Judge. I'm a real big fan of Judge. I think he's going to have a monster year this year. Last year, he wasn't healthy all year. He started getting healthy towards the end of the year and still hit like 25 home runs. He just keeps, this year, I think him and Stanton are really going to hit some home runs out of Yankee Stadium. The Yankees are going to be hot. They're going to be all over the news. They're going to be all over Sports Center. And his stuff, I think, is just going to go up in value. So I would definitely look into getting some of his stuff. This is his 2013 Bowman Chrome. This card I paid, graded in a PSA 9. This card ran me $27.27. If you look on eBay for this card, raw, check this out, $26.95 plus $3.45 for shipping. You know, so you're, almost 30 bucks there, or you're a little over $30 there for a raw card versus a PSA 9 that I paid $27 for. So, in my opinion, that was well worth it. I mean, you could always roll the dice and buy that $30 judge and hope it comes back at 10, a PSA 10. PSA 10 of this card on 4 sharp corners, it's going for $116. But 10s are going to be harder to achieve than 9s if you look pop reports, which I haven't on this card, but I would assume that the pop reports on 9, there's a whole lot more 9s out there than 10s in that Bowman Chrome card. Another Aaron Judge card that I picked up off 4 sharp corners is this 2017 Topps Chrome. $14.95 and a PSA 9. Good looking card. PSA's putting these little, they're kind of like Perfect Pick sleeves, but they're not as good on them. I'll have to take these, put some Perfect Pick sleeves on them, but good looking card and a PSA 9. Like I said, $14.95. Graded in a 9 on eBay. Card is, there's one right there for $10 with $3 shipping. Buy it now. Of course, you might be able to find this at an auction cheaper. I just looked at buy it nows and kind of looked at some cheap buy it nows on these cards. But to get this in a 9 for that, I think it was a really good deal. I mean, because you're looking at, you'd have $13 in this card plus $10 to have it graded. You'd have 23 in it. Pick this up for 15. It's crazy. I saw one of these on Ethan's Elvis Covers and More on a live baseball auction. He sold one of these for 36 bucks. Good for him. He probably made some money on it, but you can get these cards cheaper if you shop. Another Judge card that I got. This one, a lot of people wouldn't grade this one probably, but this is his 87 Topps Chrome. I like this card a lot. I'm a big fan of the 87 Topps cards. I love that design. So got this one at PSA 9, and this one ran me $14.95 also for this card. Take these out of these cases. A little bit, see the shine a little bit better. But on eBay, finding these cards on eBay for, where'd it go? $6.95 plus another $3.95 shipping. So you're into that one for a little over 10 bucks. And if you got it graded, it'd be another 10 bucks. So you're at 20 bucks, and said it ran 15 bucks. Graded in a PSA 9. This next card, player that I like a lot. I think he's underrated. Heck of a player for the Astros. Alex Bregman, PSA 9, 2016 Bowman Prospects. I call it his rookie card. It's his first Bowman card. Really good looking card. Nice shine. This card ran me $12.31. And then again on eBay, you're looking at whoops, I don't have my comps pulled up, but I looked at on eBay. They were about $4 and about $3 shipping, or $3 and $3 shipping You know, $7 that card can be had, but you can get it in a 9, already graded for $12. And then the last card, the card that actually got me shopping on 4 Sharp Corners and thinking about all this, was this 1993 Pinnacle Derek Jeter. Awesome looking card. I mean, that thing, I don't know if you guys can see, but it is pretty well centered. Pretty good looking card. I mean, that's a freaking 8. I mean, that's, unless there's something wrong with, I can see maybe on the back a little chipping or something. Not real. This thing just moved inside this case, which, check that out. I don't like that. That doesn't happen very often, but awesome card. I'm happy to have this. He's getting ready to go into the Hall of Fame, as you guys all know. PSA 8. This card, man, just really like that card. I'm a big fan of the black borders. Really like that card. So that card ran me $24.63, and been looking at that card for a while on eBay. And every time I find one that's priced pretty reasonable, you zoom in on the pictures and have a little nick here, or the black border chipping, or, you know, there's just tough card to grade. This card I did find one that looks pretty good on eBay for $20 with free shipping. And heck, I might just buy a raw one too. I don't know. But you know, if you plan on buying that card and getting it graded, you know, you're going to be out $30. And if it comes back an 8, you know, you're better off buying this. Of course, if that comes back a 9, it's going to be worth more money. But to be safe than sorry with those black borders, I think buying this already graded was the way to go. But I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this. What do you think? Think how I did, you know, buying these graded instead of raw. Please leave some comment below. Really appreciate y'all watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, like my content, please give me a sub. And keep on collecting, guys.